In all honesty, I've been having a blast playing through this Wizards Mygm 2.0 series, but it's finally time for it to come to an end. Primarily because our team is really set, bro. Although I'm pretty sure we are about to get eliminated in the postseason, if we could get who I'm aiming to get during the NBA offseason, I'm sure that this team is going to be competitive for years to come, and we're going to have a core of players that's going to compete for a championship, to say the very, very least. So, as of right now, we're still in the postseason. We made it to the second round of the postseason, and in the second round, we are going to be facing off against the Philadelphia 76ers, which we're not going to beat. Let's be totally honest with you guys. I'm writing this team off for the rest of the postseason because we are not going to beat the Sixers, in all honesty. And if we do beat the Sixers, we're not making it past the Brooklyn Nets. And yeah, the playoffs are already done. But anyways, before we continue, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony, and welcome to the Washington Wizards Mygm 2.0 series finale. We about to be lit. So our series against the Philadelphia 76ers didn't start as yet, but this guy Matt Thomas, season-ending injury. Okay, but looking through the Sixers roster, they are dealing with a few injuries, but they still got Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Josh Richardson, Buddy Hield is on the squad too. So they are definitely going to beat us, and this is our final roster for the postseason. So far, I feel like this team is really coming together, but we're really overmatched, to be totally honest with you guys. This roster is really good, but it's not championship worthy right now, and that's why I feel like I'm going to skip to the end of the postseason. That's why I'm writing this team off, and that's why we're about to get eliminated. Nothing would be more hilarious than if we actually win this series. So simulating the week, we won one game against the Philadelphia 76ers. We lost the other one. So right now the series is tied at 1 apiece. So I'm happy. We actually won a game. 3 games this week. Time to end the week again. We lost. See, I told you guys we were going to lose this series. Oh, wait, what just happened? Do we really have a 3-2 series lead against Philly? Yo, my team is really, they're doing their thing, to say the very least. Let's see if we're going to the next round. I'm ending the week again. Let's see. We're actually going to the next round of the NBA playoffs. We're actually in the East Finals. What happened to Philly? Okay, Joel Embiid injured. Daniel Tice, Matt Thomas were already injured. So that's probably why we ended up being the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm really surprised because I was not expecting that to happen. That's what happened when you write your team off. I'm about to start doing that. I'm gonna just say my team isn't going to win so we can win. But looking through the box scores, game 4, Dwayne Hendricks did his thing. Let's see. I'm just going through the box score right now to see who's really been putting the team on their back. Bradley Beal been doing his thing. Same thing for Brandon Ingram. They basically been taking turns most of the games, to be totally honest with you guys. Pop been doing his thing. Dwayne Hendricks, another double-double. The question is, are we going to beat Brooklyn, though? They got Patrick Beverley on the team, DeAndre Jordan, Karis LeVert, KD, Kyrie in the squad. Yeah, we're not winning. Let me end the week. See? Look at all these L's. Oh, we actually won a game. Okay, just as long as we don't get swept, I'm not gonna complain. 2-1 series lead for the Brooklyn Nets. Time to end the week once again. The series is tied at 2 apiece, and then we lost the next 2 games. So we ended up tying the series at 2 apiece before going on to get eliminated. I bet you the Nets are gonna win the championship. Of course they do. So ladies and gentlemen, the NBA champs, the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving, Finals MVP. Who did they beat in the Finals? The Memphis Grizzlies, of course. Before we get to the offseason, though, of course, allocate the funds. All of it is going to play a payroll. We really need our cash all the way up there because we are really about to go crazy during free agency. Welcome to the offseason. Let's see who retired. Carmelo, Dwight Howard, Lou Will. My son Melo finally retired. LaMarcus Aldridge, JJ Barea. A lot of good players really retired at the end of the season. That's crazy. Patty Mills, Danny Green needed to retire. Ed Davis, PJ Tucker. So a good amount of good players actually retired. Time for the draft lottery. The Knicks are projected to get the #1 pick in the NBA draft. I bet you they're not going to get it. And we're not going to have a top 10 pick, so I'm more than likely just going to trade it. Let's see. The Knicks end up with the 5th overall pick. Kings won the draft. Where are we? Oh, wait. We have the 20th overall pick. Yeah, that pick is definitely getting traded. We needed a new CFO because our past CFO's contract expired, so we just signed Freddie Richardson, and I'm leaving the rest of the staff how it is. You already know my deal when it comes to picking staff members. Pick the best available. The only thing on my mind right now for the NBA draft is making some trades. The question is, who can we really trade? I mean, I'm keeping Ingram, Beal, Brandon Clark, and Kyle Kuzma. Shaquille Harrison and Kadeem Allen could go. Probably with that first rounder that we have, the 20th overall pick in the NBA draft. I'm thinking if I should make a trade now, or if I should just wait till our trade pop up. Let me see what trade offers we have. Landry Shamet. Who else can we really get for this 20th pick? So I'm not really seeing any deals. This is how you could tell the NBA draft is really about to be fire, because OKC just traded Chris Paul and Derrick Rose for the 2023 13th overall pick in the NBA draft, and they chose Cole Anthony. They traded 2 point guards to get Cole Anthony. It's time for our pick. Where's the trade offers? Wow, so I'm really not going to get... Oh, there we go. You have received 25 trade offers for your next pick. This is the 20th overall pick in this year's NBA draft. Let's see. Dennis Schroeder I can get. No, thank you. And yeah, all of these deals are really underwhelming. Oh, Mitchell Robinson. If we didn't have Dwayne Hendricks, I would have made this trade. Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any good trades. DeMar DeRozan. Who can we... Russell Westbrook. Okay, whoa. So you mean to tell me Houston wants the 20th overall pick and Kadeem Allen for Russell Westbrook? He's an 84 overall now, and I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the player progression part of the offseason, his stats are probably going to go down to like 82. He's probably going to drop to like an 82 or 81 overall, but this is still a beast trade, and I'm thinking about it, bro. Like, I don't know. So during free agency, I was going to target Ja Morant. I really wanted Ja Morant to join our squad, 92 overall, but the problem is he's a restricted free agent, and he's more than likely not going to sign with my team. He's more than likely going to re-sign with the Grizzlies. I do not trust going after players that's restricted free agents. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. We really do need an upgrade at the point guard position. Pav is a really good developing point guard, but we want to win now. The other point guard that I really wanted to go after is De'Aaron Fox, and I think I'm going to go after him now. If I can't get De'Aaron Fox from the New York Knicks right now, I am going to make that trade for Russell Westbrook. The question is the Knicks going to be willing to trade me De'Aaron Fox? They signed him to a max deal last season, and the Knicks are still horrible. They're still a rebuilding team, so he needs to get out of New York. I'm going to try the same trade. Of course, they wasn't going to accept it. I don't know if they're going to accept this deal, but I think this is our best chance of getting De'Aaron Fox. The 20th overall pick in this year's NBA draft, 2 future first rounders, Shaquille Harrison and Kadeem Allen. Give me De'Aaron Fox. They still don't accept the deal. Come on. You know what's funny? Our team is really legit, but I haven't been trading like all of our first rounders. We still have a lot of first round picks. And in all honesty, if this deal goes through, we're not going to need it. I'm going to add one more future first rounder to this deal and see if the Knicks accept it. Let's see. 2026. Unprotected. Let's see. 4 first rounders for the Knicks. Shaquille Harrison and Kadeem Allen. And they accepted the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Washington Wizards, De'Aaron Fox. I did not expect them to agree to that deal. Of course, I'm picking up the team options on the contracts of Pav and Dwayne Hendricks. Why would I not, bro? Like, I'll be a fool not to. Time for the qualifying offers. Oh, we don't got nobody to offer them to. After that trade for De'Aaron Fox, we have to go through the salary cap real quick. And especially heading into free agency, we gotta look at the cap. We have a lot of players whose contracts expired, but the thing is, I want to bring a lot of these players back because I feel like this team is really ready to compete. But looking at who we have so far, De'Aaron Fox, bro, welcome him to the squad. We still got Ingram, Beal, my son Brandon Clark, Dwayne Hendricks. We have ourselves a big 3. We still got Kyle Kuzma. My son Pop is going to be coming off the bench behind De'Aaron Fox. Our team is really looking legit. So, going back to the salary cap table, we don't have a lot of cap space, but we should be able to bring back most of these players. And I'm interested in bringing most of them back, to be honest. This free agency class is legit. Zion and John Morant are restricted free agents. James Harden is an unrestricted free agent. That's probably why the Houston Rockets offered me Russell Westbrook, because they're scared that James Harden is going to leave during free agency. I don't blame them. I really don't. But looking at the rest of free agents, they have a lot of good free agents. But we just got to get the squad back together. After the third day of the free agency moratorium period, look at all the players that we potentially could get on our squad. Taurean Prince, Josh Hart, Kelly Oubre Jr., Montrezl Harrell, and John Wall. If we could get John Wall to come back to DC, that's going to be fire. He's going to be a third string point guard. Of course, I don't have enough salary cap to get Montrezl Harrell. I was kind of stretching it with that. Can we get everybody else though? We got everybody else on, we got everybody else on multi-year deals. That's what I want to see. Let's go. It's probably because of like the hard cap space that we have. Look at this. We made such good moves during free agency that Jason Kidd came up to me, our head coach, saying really loving the new addition to the team. If he's loving the moves, y'all got to too. Didn't expect them to agree to deals, but we also signed Damian Jones and Bryn Forbes to 2-year deals. Why not? 2-year minimum deals at that. We're just filling out the roster spots. There's one more person I'm waiting for. Oh, there we go. Dort. My son Dort is coming back to the Washington Wizards on a 2-year deal. So our roster is looking improved. Really scared to look at the player progression menu. I'm hoping everybody is on the rise. So let's see. De'Aaron Fox went down by 2. How did Brandon Ingram go down? Well, he was playing pretty bad this season. He played okay this season. Bradley Beal didn't go down. Of course, John Wall went down. Josh Hart went down, surprisingly. Willie Cauley-Stein, sorry about that. Of course, I'm always messing up the video. John Wall went down by 3. Of course, because John Wall is getting older, bro. 33 years old, but he's going to be a third string point guard just in case Pav or De'Aaron Fox gets injured. But I'm really liking the makeup of this team. So the offseason was a success. Welcome to the new NBA season. Time to look at our roster. And in my opinion, this roster is built to win an NBA championship. I don't know if we're going to do it this season, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do it sometime. So going through position by position, at the point guard, Pav, John Wall, and De'Aaron Fox. Excellent point guards, bro. We got some really lit point guards. Welcome back to DC, John Wall. At the shooting guard, we got Bradley Beal, Bryn Forbes, and my son Dort. Pretty good 2 guards as well. Brandon Ingram at the small forward. Then we got Kelly Oubre Jr. and Josh Hart. Same small forwards that we always had. They're really going to rock out. At the power forward, we got Taurean Prince. Then my son Kyle Kuzma. Last but not least, Brandon Clark. Let's go. Our power forwards are lit too. And last but not least, our centers. Dwayne Hendricks is now at 83 overall. Damian Jones and Willie Cauley-Stein. I wasn't expecting his overall to go down that much, in all honesty. But in my opinion, this team is built for a championship. If we don't win a championship this season, I'm going to just end the series at that. But the rebuild is basically complete because we have a team that's going to be competing for an NBA championship for years to come. In all honesty, the big 3 of De'Aaron Fox, Bradley Beal, and Brandon Ingram. We're going to put in work, bro. I'll see you guys at the end of the season.
2 hours later.
Finally, last game of the season is a dub. So we won 49 games for the NBA season. A little bit disappointed because I felt like we could have won at least 52 games. But Luka, MVP, Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year, 23 points per game. Well, 23.9 points per game. Stevie Rollins, I don't know who that is. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis, Darius Garland, playing for the Knicks. Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, Brett Brown, Anthony Adams, Executive of the Year. Nobody in our team won an award. Time for the postseason, and in the first round, we are going to be facing off against the old team of De'Aaron Fox in the New York Knicks. We're the 4th seed. I don't understand how we didn't finish like top 3. But anyways, looking at the player stats this season, Bradley Beal, Brandon Ingram, our 2 leading scorers. And surprisingly, Pav averaged 18 points per game as well. I was not expecting that from Pav, like, at all. De'Aaron Fox, I'm gonna get to him in a second. He's injured. But going through the rest of the team did their thing. And Josh Hart out for a while as well. But John Wall, 6 points per game. Didn't really play too well this season. Didn't really get a lot of playing time. But De'Aaron Fox, let's focus on him for a second. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. this season he didn't really play the best, and the reason for that is he haven't played since January because of this injury. At least it wasn't a season-ending injury, but he's been out for a month since before the All-Star break. Hopefully he could come back at some point during this postseason, because we're gonna need him. Let's see how we do against the New York Knicks. We won game 1 and we won game 2. This should be an easy series, bro. This should definitely be an easy series, and of course we got a press conference, but I don't really care. This should be an easy week 3-0 series lead against the Knicks. Come on. There we go. We beat the New York Knicks 4-1 without De'Aaron Fox, and we are going on to the second round of the postseason. Oh my goodness. I hope we don't wait. I was hoping we don't face off against Philly, and it seems like that might happen because the Cavs has a 3-2 series lead? I don't know what happened to Philly, but the number 1 seed in the East lost to the 8th seed, and we are going to be facing off against the Cavs in the second round. And in all honesty, there's no way we're losing, bro. There's really no way we're losing. But before I focus on the players for the Cavs, I'm going through the Brooklyn Nets roster right now, and they pretty much have the same roster from last season when they won the NBA championship. They still got KD and Kyrie, but they didn't make the playoffs. 2K simulation is really off, but looking at the Cavs, Andre Drummond, Derek White, Kevin Porter, Colin, they got Montrezl Harrell. So the Cavs have a pretty decent team. Oh, Gary Harris is on the team as well. Kevin Love out due to injury. The Cavs they have a pretty good team, but in all honesty, I don't see how they beat the Sixers in the first round. This is going to be an easy series against the 8th-seeded Cavs. Did we just lose game 1 and 2? Alright, if we get eliminated by the Cavs, I'm going to be so upset. So I'm simulating day by day. They have a 3-1 series lead. Alright, I don't know what's going on against this Cavs team. We have an A- home court advantage. And, oh wait, how is Dwayne Hendricks injured? That's probably the reason why we're losing. But how do we find ourselves down 3-1 to an 8-seeded Cavs team? I'm simulating using Simcast just to make sure that we have the best chance to win. Come on. We have a good lead against the Cavs. Can we please close it out? Please. I'm stopping and simulating, Okay, it looks like we got this game. There we go. 3-2 series lead for the Cavs. I'm scared to simulate this game, but I'm gonna end the day, please. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going 7 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers. My son Pav held it down in that last game, put the team on his back, leading scorer. Yo, we really needed De'Aaron Fox. His injury has been upgraded to day-to-day, and he's almost fully healed. Let me change the rotation. Pav is still in the starting 5. My son De'Aaron Fox is going to be coming off the bench for the first time in months since January. He is going to be playing. With D-Fox playing this game, there is no way we could lose this game 7. Please, team, do not disappoint me. If we lose to the Cavs, I'm really going to cry. Come on. There we go. We got a good lead. Keep it up. The Cavs are really making this harder than it needs to be. Do we have this game? It looks like we do. Come on. Double-digit lead. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the Easton Conference Finals. I don't know how the Magic did that well this season. They're the 2nd seed, and Jonathan Isaac is literally their best player. But in the West, we have the Phoenix Suns versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how Phoenix beat the Golden State Warriors, who's the 1st seed, but this entire postseason is wonky. This should be an easy series against Orlando. Look at that. 2-0 series lead already against the Orlando Magic. Let's get it. Ending the week once again. We are going to the NBA Finals, 3-0 series lead, and just like that, we have a 3-2 series lead. We should have just ended it 4-0 and got the sweep. Let's see, ending this. Alright, this is getting out of hand now. I don't know what my team is doing, but we're going to another Game 7. And same thing for the Western Conference, 2 Game 7s in the East and in the West. I'm doing Simcast. Come on. We have to win this series. We cannot lose to the Magic. Look at that. We're blowing them out, bro. We scored 50 points in the first quarter. There's no way this Orlando Magic team is coming back to beat us. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eastern Conference champions, the Washington Wizards. We are going to the NBA Finals. The question is, who are we going to be facing off against? As a matter of fact, it really doesn't matter because the Suns and the Oklahoma City Thunder have no business being in the NBA Finals. So the NBA Finals, It's gonna be easy. The stage has been set. The Phoenix Suns versus the Washington Wizards in the NBA Finals. You guys already know our roster. De'Aaron Fox, Bradley Beal, Ingram, Clark, and Dwayne Hendricks. That's our starting five. Let's see who the Suns got. They got Karuk, Devin Booker, Isaac Okoro, DeAndre Ayton. I'm looking to see if they have anybody like amazing on their team. So Devin Booker led this Phoenix Suns team to the NBA Finals by himself. The way this postseason is going, you might as well just call us champs, bro. Look at that. We won game 1 against the Phoenix Suns. Easy. We have a press conference I am not attending. I do not care about that right now. 1-0 series lead. Let's end this week and let's sweep the Phoenix Suns. Look at that. Ah, man. Oh, there we go. 3-1 series lead against the Phoenix Suns. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to simcast the next game because I believe it's going to be on our home court anyways. Yo, we really about to win an NBA championship right now. Let's see if we can win the tip. There we go. A- home court advantage. Let me see if I can get to the basket real quick. Bradley Beal. Oh, he got it. Bradley Beal. That's how you start a game. Now it's time for me to actually get to the simcast. Let's see. There's no way that the Phoenix Suns are beating us this game, and there's no way that we're not winning the NBA championship on our home court. I'm simulating slowly right now. Let's see. Let me speed it up a little bit. So far, so good. Fourth quarter, this game is going back and forth. I do not like that. Come on. We got to put the nail in the coffin, and it looks like we're running away with it. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we definitely got it. Ladies and gentlemen, your NBA champions, the Washington Wizards. We got it.
They've done it, the new NBA champions.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship. A heartfelt congratulations to everyone who's taking part in that celebration right there. Pure joy.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
The way the postseason went, I'm not even surprised that we won the NBA championship because we had teams like OKC and the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference Finals. That's unrealistic in terms of the way that the games were simulated, but does not matter because, oh wait, Dwayne Hendricks Finals MVP. We still lit. We are still lit. We won a championship to Washington. I can't complain. If you've been rocking with this series since it started, you are loved, you are appreciated. Thank you so much for the love and support. I had a lot of fun playing this series, and to see things come full circle with us keeping Bradley Beal when we first started this series and trading John Wall, and for him to come back and sign a 2-year deal with us and win an NBA championship, and on top of that, us getting De'Aaron Fox, getting a nice young point guard in Pav who's developing nicely, a nice young center in Dwayne Hendricks who's developing nicely, Brandon Clark, Brandon Ingram. Our team is set to be competing for years to come, and most players, I think all of the players on our squad right now have multi-year deals, so this team is going to be back and better than ever next season, and we're going to continue to be lit. We really are. But if you guys enjoyed this series, leave a comment for me in the comment section below. Leave a thumbs up. Click the playlist on the screen, or click any playlist on the screen. Check out some of my other content. But click this playlist for the Washington Wizards Mygm series if you missed any episodes. Go back from the beginning and check it out. I really had a lot of fun, and this series was really, really lit. Thank you all for the love and support. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.